Hello everyone, it's Zijian ZHU here. Today I'm gonna introduce you one of my favorite games, Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Counter-Strike Global Offensive is an online tactical and first-person shooter developed by Valve Corporation and Hidden Path Entertainment and released on 2012. It is the fourth game in the main Counter-Strike franchise. Initially, players of the franchise were ecstatic at the thought of a new version of the game. However, after the initial hype, many players hoping for an ideal mix between 1.6 gameplay and the Source's engine were left disappointed. After some time, Valve realized what needed to be done for the game to be as successful as its 1.6 counterpart. They needed a community insight on the game, and that's just what they did. Countless players came together to the forum across the web, offering suggestions and even helping locate bugs for the developer to fix. However, this didn't catapult the game to where it is now. That came with the ARM Steel updates. Valve sent out an update for the game that enable players to earn in-game skins for their weapons. They can be earned via in-game random jobs or by purchasing keys that unlock the cases containing a random skin. What's more, players can trade their skin with other players. This immediately drawing players who had put the game down to return once again. Then I'm gonna show you the economic system in CSGO. One of the main difference between CSGO and other FPS games is its economic system. In fact, at the start of each round, it is necessary to buy your equipment with the money you have earned in previous rounds. When you make a frag, you earn money. When you win a round, you earn money. And when you lose a round, you also earn less. Uh, all this is summarized in the table. Your bank is never reset between rounds until your size swap, so you need to build a stable economic throughout the whole game. A team that takes the upper hand economically will have a large advantage in the game, since the opponent will not have enough to equip properly. A significant part of the game, as in any FPS, is based on players' ability to aim and hit his targets. However, in CSGO, it is a little particular and it often puts off beginners. Aiming is quite complex, and the bullets don't live at the place shown by their crosshair on the monitors. In the picture, we can see the red points are what we aim at, and those blue points are bullet points. That means if we don't know how to control the rifle in the game, we will miss all our shots. Even our crosshairs seem to be on the enemy. But the trajectory is not random, follows what is called a spray pattern. That is to say that they always go to the same places. It is therefore possible to counteract the recoil effect by moving your mouse in the opposite direction to the spray pattern. If the bullets go up, I lower the mouse. If they go to the left, then I go to the right. In the second picture, I do a lateral control with my mouse. Ballistic results are very different from the previous. You think it is easy, right? In reality, not really. Each weapon has its own spray pattern, and only the pros master the sprays of an entire magazine. We, with our first 800 hours of the game, we can only master the first 10 of the 30 bullets that an AK-47 contains. Then let's talk about the ranks and teams. Counter-Strike Global Offensive has a matchmaking system. This allows players with the same skill level place in the match against each other in teams of 5. To classify players, a ranking ladder is used. However, it exists some Smurfs, which are of better skills in a game will use different counts that is a lower rank and play against the lower ranked people to help win the match against the opposing team. So many players choose to use picking up games. Picking up game service providers such as ESEA, Faceit, 5EPL use different ranking systems and offer better server for players. The ranking system can precisely detect if players is a Smurf in any match, and if the player is considered as a Smurf, he will be placed at a higher level in next match. Also, pickup game service providers offer prizes in skins and organize tournaments with big prize, ranging from PC equipment to money. Since Counter-Strike was released, professional teams rose up to challenge other teams for tournament prize and claim the throne over this part of esports. This helps the community grow and supports the developer continue with their work. Here is a list with the top 8 CSGO teams. Navi, currently the world leader. Astralis, G2, Mouse Sports, Fnatic, Liquid, Evil Genius, and Fates. At last, let's talk about my favorite CSGO club, Vitality. Team Vitality is a young but leading French esports club which entered the Counter-Strike Global Offensive in early October 2018 and ranks 10th in the world now, accompanied by the prestigious partners like Adidas, Orange, Renault. This club stands out with its competitive level on and off the battlefield. Team Vitality's logo embodies their values and what they represented as a club, a team, and a brand, starting with a B in the shape of a V. There are, there are multiple meanings behind it. The B that represents the strength of teamwork and their desire to make waves in the entire esport ecosystem. The V is not only for the vitality, but also for victory and their promise to always aim for the first place. The hexagon for the operation of the hive and a node to front shape. I do love Vitality, not only their excellent performance in global matches, but also their spirits of sports. I hope they can get a better prize in the future. Thank you for your attention.